Hi, my name's Micheal Hagen. I am head of safeguarding for Arsenal Football Club. And what that entails is, overseeing all the safeguarding arrangements across the whole club. We have lots of different venues and areas of the club. Our boys and girls academy, our men's and women's first team, our community areas, commercial, and of course Arsenal Foundation.
How did you get to where you are?
So how I got to where I was is studied criminology and sociology at university. I looked to become a murder detective to begin with. That didn't quite work out, so became a probation officer. Did a lot of work in there in sort of London probation as well as Thames Valley. Got an opportunity at the FA to become a safeguarding case officer. And then my focus was then investigating, so being a bit more proactive about safeguarding, and managed to sort of progress in that role, and then got an opportunity here at Arsenal where I worked in the academy for a number of years and then got the promotion to become head of safeguarding.
What do you do day to day?
So day to day, do a lot of different things, but just in a nutshell, I'm making sure that the processes and policies that we have in place are embedded. So my job will be around making sure that all of my safety recruitment processes are being undertaken in the right way. So all of our criminal record checks are referencing. That's an important part of my role. Another thing would be around responding to any safeguarding incidents or concerns that have taken place over the course of a match day. And then another part of my work will be around educating and training staff around how to deal with safeguarding concerns, as well as educating players and parents around what signs of safeguarding concerns they should look out for and where they can receive support for any safeguarding issues that they face.
What advice could you give to young people who might want to emulate what you've done?
Well, one advice I'd give is that everybody's journey to, fulfillment and success will look different. So, if you want to emulate what I've done, the more straightforward thing to do is really, with your education, do some sort of subject that is around child protection or sort of humanities. Those types of subjects are very good in terms of being able to debate and argue with valid things. And then if you then move from sort of education into employment, look for opportunities in football clubs where you can, look for opportunities in social care, in probation, frontline services, even in police, of course, as well. And that will equip you with the sort of background, the skills to hopefully get an opportunity at a sports organisation or a football club. So yeah.
What's your affinity to Stephen's legacy?
So my affinity to Stephen's legacy is, Stephen was murdered not far from where I live. So I live in South London myself, and I'm of the generation sort of post McPherson, where I started to feel the reverberations of Stephen's death and the impact it had on the Black community and our relationship with law enforcement. So that's then led me into working in sort of the criminal justice system to try and be a positive role model for young people, but also to use my sort of role to try and help, right, and try to steer people away. And also now, as I've progressed in my career, just recognizing that sometimes you need individuals to challenge institutions in appropriate but fair way around their conduct and their actions towards marginalized and underrepresented groups. So that is my sort of affinity to Stephen's legacy, is making sure that, if I am a part of an organisation, that I challenge discrimination and prejudice where I can. So yeah.
Thank you, Michael.